Every road I could have taken, every choice I could have made, still led me back to you. But they won't let us be. Wow. Someone else. All right. Every road I could have taken, every choice I could have made, still led me back to you. But they won't let us be. Not in this city. Someone give me the script. This is ridiculous. Come on. What page? Listen, I prepared for this scene, right? Really, I did. But you can't expect from me to know every single line. What page? Thank you. You don't mind, do you? Right. Let's see. All right. Yes. I think I'm ready. Yes. Every road I could have taken, every choice I could have made, still led me back to you. But they won't let us be. Not in this city. Not in this life. They're waiting for me at the end of the street. I thought I could have. All right, one more time. Come on. What was the line again? Thank you. Every road I could have taken, every choice I could have made, still led me back to you. But they won't let us be. Not in this city. Not in this life. They're waiting for me at the end of the street. I thought I could outrun it. I thought love was enough. Say the word, and I'll stay. One word and I'll stay just for us. I'll walk away from everything, even if it is difficult. But if you love me, if you truly love me, you let me go. Because if I'll stay, they won't just destroy me. They will destroy you too. We don't have time. Choose now for both of us. I'll carry you with me. Always.
And cut.
Goodness gracious. For a moment I thought that this scene was going to be enough. Can someone take my hat? Yes, thank you. Well. So, that was that. We still have time. I'll have to shoot in a few minutes. Maybe we have half an hour off. You could come to my room and we could prepare ourselves. Yes, I'm up at 4. For the great betrayal scene. Haven't you read about it in the script? I'm sure you'll love it. Yes. Right. I'll ask for some. Johnny, I would like to have some cigarettes to my room and a bottle of whiskey. You like whiskey, don't you? And a bottle of whiskey. Yes. And maybe some records. I don't know. Well, you'll have to entertain your staff, don't you? Come on. So, come on. We shall go to our rooms then. All the world's a stage. And all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances. And one man in his time plays many parts. His acts being 7 ages. At first, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. And then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, crawling like snail, unwillingly to school. And then the lover, sighing like furnace, with a woeful ballad made to his mistress' eyebrow. And then a soldier, jealous in honour, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, and fair round belly with good cape and lind, with eyes severe, and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances. And so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. His youthful hose well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shack, and his big manly voice turning again towards childish trebles, pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all that ends this strange, eventful history is second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste. Sans everything. There you are, at last. Welcome to my humble little trailer. Do make yourself comfortable. I'll get you some more whiskey, and we can prepare together for our next scene. I'll call right away. So, Do sit down. I was just preparing for a little Shakespeare. Yes, this is Winslow. I would like a few extra whiskies, please. Of course. Thank you. Do forgive me, but you must understand that it is a bit of a mess. I was reading from Shakespeare's As You Like It. Should you wish to know, it was Act 2. Scene number 7. Yes, all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players, and so on. You know, of course, that this is the famous 7 Ages of a Man speech. So, they're quick. You can place it down there. Yes. So, what did you think about the scene? About the picture itself? I think it's the script quite possibly might be a little cheap, but apart from that, I think it is nice. So, this is one of the first times that we can talk to one another, isn't it? Have I seen you in anything? Have you any pictures made other than this one? Because, do forgive me, but, well, I should know you. I'm afraid, however, that I don't. But don't worry. Tell me, are there any pictures? Oh, really? I've never heard of that one before. What studio? Pine? Or maybe London Films? Or maybe something in America? Maybe some of the big Hollywood productions? I was just finishing up my makeup for an audition that I have, and As You Like It. I think that I would make a good chance, don't you think? I forget to chance. This one is to you, to me, and to us as the new star couple of British English and American cinematography. Now, do you mind if I leave the radio on? I think it's nice to have a little sound in the background. I like listening to the wireless while I prepare myself. Have you any rituals, so to speak, that you like to do while you prepare for a film, for a role? Perhaps for your next breakthrough. So, co-star, do tell me, do you think that I should do well next to Laurence Olivier? Well, you see, there is talk about him making a new picture, and I was wondering maybe drawing up a letter to the studio. I think I could do wonderful next to him. It is called, I believe, I don't know. It has something. No, wait, I've written it down somewhere. Give me a moment. Now, where are you? I know it is somewhere. I'll just have to find it. Maybe. I know it is somewhere. I thought I had it here, written down on a letter. If only I can find the bloody thing. I think it is somewhere inside here. Oh, never mind, it isn't. It's a letter from Laurence. Yes, Laurence Olivier, the actor. He's a great friend of mine, you know. He writes, "Dear George," etc., etc. He's currently filming the picture we filmed in July. That was The Divorce of Lady X. Have you seen The Divorce of Lady X? Oh, you should. You should. I'm sure it is a lovely picture. Yes. That is a funny story, actually. I was about to be turned down. You know, honestly. I was about to be turned down from the role. It wasn't the leading role, but it was a side part. And, of course, Laurence Olivier, the big actor that he is already at this rather young age, is going to play, or is playing, has played, a young man. And he goes into a hotel room, he books a room, and all of a sudden a lady enters and is found inside his bed. And, well, it's quite a funny picture. And I don't remember the name of the part that I played. I think I have a picture somewhere in this mess, but I played a part that was originally to be filled by Ralph Richards, you know, another famous Shakespearean actor. He does wonderful work, really wonderful. I was actually going to play that part. And at the audition, they switched to Ralph. And then a few months later, I thought I'd blown it. You know, I thought that the part wouldn't be mine anymore. And a few months later, I got a call back from the studio and from the director. Telling me that I had the part. Isn't that wonderful? I'm sure. So, I played alongside Laurence, of course, a wonderful actor. Simply wonderful. And, well, the film is called The Divorce of Lady X. You should see if it's still, you know, showing in a theatre. I'm sure that it is somewhere. You know, a picture with both Laurence and me. That can't do any wrong, can it? It must be a success. So, where was I? Oh yes. So, he wrote to me a few days ago, and he told me that he was having a wonderful time in America. So he finished The Divorce of Lady X, and he is looking forward to hearing from me, and how the filming is going, and most importantly, He is wondering how you are acting. Of course, I told him a little something about you, about where you came from, and since I was unable to write to him about any pictures that you made, I told him you were a marvelous actor and that your acting was extraordinary, modern. Of course, I haven't gotten a response. You know how long it can take for letters to go from England to the United States of America. So, I'll just put that back there. So, have you done some preparations for our next scene tomorrow? What, you didn't know? Oh. Let me tell you, our next scene is cancelled. Yes, I just got it through from the telephone. Yes. No, it was something to do with the stage lights. Yes. That is why I was putting on my makeup. I was preparing for the audition, which would take place on the time and date as our next scene would be. You know, the betrayal scene. The most important scene in the picture. I at least think it's one of the most important scenes in the picture. I don't know about you, but... well, you know now. Can I do something for you, maybe? While you are here with me, that is. You know, fix you up or something. Do your hair, maybe. Where's my coat? Right. However, I could apply some eyeliner to you. Would you like that? Well, hold very still, alright? Could you perhaps look up a bit? Yes, just like that. Proper. And the other, yes. Extraordinary. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. There. I seem to have lost the top bit. But who cares about that? Now, before... Hold on. I have my agenda here somewhere. Yes, I could look through my business after the audition, and maybe we could drop by to a little corner shop or barista or some sort of cafe or restaurant and have some dinner maybe. Yes, we can talk about how my audition went, and maybe we can see a picture afterwards. I hear there is one in the theatre currently with Vivian Lee. I don't know what it's called. Oh, and have you seen that latest one with Robert Donat? Yes. However, I think a proper good old Gielgud could also do. We'll see. I think. Not that. That's my agenda. Some true and Christian virtue for a Christian prince to stay him from the fall of vanity. Oh my lord, it is my right and my just precautions in this case. Let's see now, shall we? Tonight, 1930. The space is blank. So we could go for dinner. Shall we do that? I'll write it down at once. What time should we dine? 8 o'clock? At 8. Somewhere. Good. That'll do it. That'll do it perfectly. By the way, have you been reading these new Agatha Christie Poirot detective stories? This one, of course, is The Mysterious Affair at Styles. I think it is wonderful. You know, it would be nice to maybe have a film version of this. Who knows, maybe one day. And apart from that, even though I had a wonderful time so far, I'm afraid that the time is running out. In a few minutes, I will have to go to my audition. Who knows? Maybe I'll be a part of that wonderful picture. But first, my dear, the people will see us in this new splendid piece of cinematography, and you were the talk of the town. You will be the talk of the town. Who knows, maybe we'll be seen tonight in the restaurant or something. Tomorrow the newspapers will be full of us, I'm sure. You will be the new star of not only this country, but of the entire world. So, yes, good night to you. I'll go to the audition and I'll let you know. I'll give you a quick call and I'll call my chauffeur too and I'll pick you up then. Good. Yes, good night. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. To die, to sleep, no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep, to sleep. Perchance to dream, aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death what dreams may come, when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause, there's the regret, that makes calamity so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit? Of the unworthy takes